Welcome to your evening face yoga workout for lifting and toning the entire face and releasing tension before bed. My name is Elise, your favorite face yoga coach, and I created this evening workout to provoke balance and peace in your heart, your face, and your mind before you drift off to sleep. Ending the day with a conscious face yoga practice is an excellent tool for calming your mind, allowing for a beautiful night rest, and that is going to result in a vibrant, energetic, and joyful next morning. If you would like to download my free PDF guide on the 5 exercises and massages to do daily, I'll link that in the description. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the AM and PM massages that are coming out next. And with that, let's jump right into it. Namaste, beautiful face yoga babes, and good evening. Take a deep breath in, raise your right arm, place your hand on your temple, covering the end of your eyebrow, and gently guide your head over so that your ear comes towards your shoulder, stretching through the side of your neck. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Really breathe into the side of the neck here. And you have an option to rock slowly forward. You can imagine bringing your forehead to the opposite shoulder. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling as your head comes slightly forward. Keep breathing into the side of your neck here. Feeling that deep stretch in the side of the neck. And then go ahead and switch sides. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. And make sure to adjust your hand if you need to. You are slightly lifting the end of your eyebrow, so we're giving our face a slight lift. And if you took the modification on the other side, feel free to gently rock forward and back, deepening the stretch of this pose. Keep breathing and relaxing your face. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, your cheeks, your lips, your chin, and your jaw. Gently release. And we're going to come to cat eye. So take your hands, place your palm ends on your temples, covering the ends of your eyebrows. Press in and then slightly up and back. Squeeze your eyes closed against the opposite resistance. You can look down towards your chin to really activate through the outer part of your eyelid here. Make sure to readjust your hands if needed. Try to feel into each side and make sure each side is even. Your elbows are wide. Relax your neck and your shoulders down. I love doing face yoga in bed because I can use the headboard as a guide, so I'm sitting up straight, and use it as a reference point so that I'm not hunching forward or rounding my spine forward. Go ahead and release. We're going to do side face fascia rolls starting at the jawline. So we'll take our index finger and our thumb, and we're just going to make little pinches along the jaw here. This area can be very sticky with adhesions, so we want to release those adhesions. But to do the fascia rolls, we're using our index fingers and thumb to roll the skin and muscle up the side of the face. So we keep the fold of skin in our hands the whole time, and we're rolling it up the face. When you get to the temple, this area can be especially sticky with adhesions, so go as far as you can and try to loosen up any adhesions and stickiness by the hairline. Go ahead and release, and then take your index fingers, place them on your temple. We're going to do a process called grinding. So you'll turn your fingers in toward each other so you get a pinch of skin and muscle, and then gently wiggle your fingers back and forth. If you lose the grip, which you might, then just reset up and go again. Now we're going to move to the other side. So starting at the jawline, gently pinch into the skin and muscle if you feel any stickiness, and we'll do the fascia rolls up the face on this side. So you're holding the skin and muscle in place as you roll upwards, releasing any stagnation and adhesions. Feel free to linger in any area that feels extra sticky. Going up the temple towards the hairline. Remember, you can regroup if you lose your hold. And then you can take your index fingers and we'll grind on this temple. So turn the fingers in towards each other to get a pinch of skin and muscle, and then gently move back and forth with your fingers. Make sure that your eye is lifted as you do this. You don't want to be pressing down into your eye. It should look like the outer corner of your eye is being lifted. Moving back to cat eyes, place your palm ends on your temples, covering the ends of your eyebrows. Press in and then up and back. Squeeze your eyes shut against opposite resistance. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your elbows wide and keep sitting up straight. You want to make sure you're not carrying any tension in between the eyebrows, that you're pressing in and up and back on each side evenly. Release any tension in your chin and your jaw, and connect to your breath here. Go ahead and release. Great job. Moving back to fascia rolls on the side of the face, starting at the jawline, going very slow, releasing any stagnation and adhesions, and then moving up the face. So the fascia is a connective tissue that sits in between our skin and muscles, and it's like the scaffolding that holds our muscles in place. And if we have poor fascia, then our muscles will start to sag. When you've reached the hairline and you've released any stickiness, you can use your index fingers to gently grind the stickiness at your temple, turning your fingers in towards each other so you get a pinch of skin and muscle, and then gently move your fingers back and forth. So in its natural healthy state, the fascia is almost liquid, it's flexible, and it's relaxed. Go ahead and switch sides, doing fascia rolls on the other side. So as we age, or if we experience trauma or inflammation, our fascia can become rigid and thick, and it's not flexible. It's dry and tense and restricted. Of course, when this happens, you would see sagging of the muscles, you would see irregularities and gaps in the skin and the way it looks. Go ahead and move to the grinding at the temple, turning your index fingers in towards each other and gently moving up and down. So we want to make sure we're stimulating our fascia, keeping it flexible and relaxed, and this is one of the best ways to do that. Moving back to cat eyes, place your palm ends on your temples, covering the ends of the brows, squeezing your eyes shut against opposite resistance. This exercise is one of my absolute favorite exercises for lifting your face from the sides of the face. This can reduce nasolabial folds, lift droopy mouth corners. You're going to see a reduction in crow's feet, a increase in volume of the eye muscle, a lifting of droopy eyelids. It's just all around an amazing face yoga pose. Breathe in, breathe out, release, and then let's do these fascia rolls one last time, really feeling into the skin and muscle. Imagine just releasing all these tensions, adhesions, in addition to the skin irregularities and the muscle sagging. When our fascia becomes tense and tight and restricted, we can often experience those muscle knots. And one very common place, go ahead and move to the grinding, is your neck and your upper back will often receive very tense and tight spots because the fascia is becoming hardened and tense. Go ahead and switch to the other side. releasing any stagnation and adhesions in the fascia. The more you do this, the more plump and flexible your fascia will become. You'll notice there will be less stickiness. Moving to the grinding at the temple, this area is one spot where circulation seems to decrease. We want to increase the circulation here with our movements and our exercise, bringing fresh blood, oxygen, and nutrients and movement to this area. So you can play around with the finger position, whatever works best for you. And go ahead and release. Great job. Moving on to forehead stretch, place one hand covering your forehead and your eyebrows, covering as much as the eyebrows as possible. Lift up with your front hand and squeeze your eyes shut. Make sure your back hand is supporting your lower head and neck. Elbows are wide, and breathe in and out through your nose. When you're ready, go ahead and switch sides, bringing your opposite hand to your forehead, lifting up, squeezing your eyes shut against opposite resistance. You can imagine squeezing your eyes in and down against the resistance from your hand, lifting up, making sure you're not wrinkling your forehead, and then go ahead and release. We're going to do the same concept on our forehead here, but listen first. If you are somebody with a low elastin in your skin, you're going to want to keep the fingers next to each other without pressing the skin and muscle towards each other. If your skin feels like it has enough elastin, you can press the fingertips towards each other and then move them back and forth to release stagnation and adhesions. This is an excellent way to release tension and stickiness all throughout the area. But if you feel like this is going to cause you more harm than good, then just keep the fingers next to each other. Don't press them in towards each other, and then move up and down. And this will give you a very similar benefit to releasing any stagnations and stickiness. I really encourage you to be intuitive with your face yoga practice. Just like in regular yoga, not every single pose is for us specifically. If you would like a modification to a certain pose, please ask me and I would love to help you with that. Go ahead and release, and then place your hand on your forehead, doing the forehead stretch, lifting up with your front hand, squeezing your eyes shut in and down, looking down towards your chin, feeling the resistance in the eyes against the forehead moving upwards. Relax your chin and your jaw. Relax your neck. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Go ahead and switch sides. Lifting up with your front hand and squeezing your eyes shut against the opposite resistance. Make sure you're not wrinkling your forehead. And then you can take your hands and you're going to place them interlockingly together on your forehead and move them out towards your temples. This should feel really nice, especially after the exercise we just did, stretching that forehead muscle horizontally towards your temples, releasing any tension, any blocked emotions, any frustration, stress, over alertness. Release that all from your forehead, calming your mind, releasing tension in your temple area, and then go ahead and release. We're going to do forehead stretch one last time. Place your hand on your forehead, covering as much as your eyebrows as possible. This exercise is amazing for reversing horizontal forehead lines, reversing frown lines, releasing tension from the scalp and from the forehead, and we're also strengthening our eye muscle. So go ahead and release to the other side, placing your hands in position, lifting your eyebrows upwards and squeezing your eyes shut against the opposite resistance. Release any tension in the lower part of your face. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out. And for our last massage, we're going to do forehead knuckles. So make fists with your hands, place them in the center of your forehead, and gently fan out towards your temples. I encourage you to go slow here and close your eyes, really feeling into this massage, noticing how the last little bits of tension are slowly dissolving away. And then take your knuckles and place them on your temples and give yourself a little temple massage. This should feel really nice, releasing any pressure from the area. Next, we're going to move to eye toner. So place your middle finger on the upper eye bone and then the ring finger on the lower part of the eye bone. And then look up slightly, and then you're going to squint your eyes closed. If this is enough, you can hold here. If not, you're welcome to do the dynamic form of the exercise. So you're looking up, squinting, and holding for a few breaths, and then releasing. Really activating through the inner part of your eye here and the entire eyelid, the upper and lower eyelid. The pinky and index finger are keeping the face supported, so nothing should be moving except the eyelids here. Relax your jaw and your chin. Keep breathing through your nose. Relax your shoulders down, away from your ears. Make sure your eyebrows are completely relaxed. The eyebrows should not be moving here. If this is your first time doing the pose, you want to just focus on lifting the lower eyelid. And if you've done it a few times, you can concentrate on lifting both the upper and lower eyelids and really working the inner part of the eye. Go ahead and release. And we're going to do eye align with tapping. So close your eyes and look up towards your third eye. Gently tap underneath your eye and all around your face. Tapping on your eyebrows, underneath your eye. This may look scary looking up towards your third eye, but it's balancing and refreshing our internal glands. This is great for releasing tension in our orbicularis oculi muscle. And go ahead and release. We're going to move back to eye toner. So place your hands in position on the upper and lower eye bone. And this can be a great exercise to also promote symmetry. When you open your eyes, you can open them wide, looking in the mirror and seeing which eye is opening wider than the other. And then upon closing and squinting the eyes, you can feel, is one eye closing or squeezing faster than the other? Are they squeezing at the same strength and speed? And really try to make them symmetrical in your movements here. You can go at a slow pace. This is the evening workout, so we're winding down. Try to relax your shoulders and your neck. Relax your forehead, the area in between your eyebrows, your jaw, and your chin. Keep breathing through your nose. Calming your mind, putting all your awareness on the movements of your eyes. Squeezing your eyes against the opposite resistance from the fingers, and then go ahead and release. Great job. Moving back to eye align with tapping, you want to close your eyes, look into your third eye, that area in between your eyebrows, and tap gently along the under part of your eye, the sides, and above your eye. So in this exercise, when we're looking up towards our third eye, we are working the muscle that is responsible for lifting up the eyelid. So this exercise is great not only for promoting symmetry of the eyes, enhancing the natural shape of the eyes, but also lifting up the eyelids. Go ahead and release. Great job. Next, we're going to do cheek squats too. So inhale through your nose, drop your jaw, make a long and narrow O without wrapping your lips around your teeth. You're going to place your thumb at your mouth corners. The middle finger will rest on the bulking out part of the cheeks, and then the index finger is next to the corner of your eye. Now you want to lift your cheeks and imagine you're lifting all the way from the corner of your mouth to your temple. So this exercise will lift the entire face, lift a branch, lifting all the way from the orbicularis oris muscle, the mouth muscle, the zygomaticus muscles up to the temple and the eye. So really visualize lifting all the way from the mouth corners up underneath the middle finger, all the way past the index finger to the temples. Holding here, breathing in and out through your nose, relax your shoulders and your jaw, and then go ahead and release. We're going to move on to a lip press, so you can smile and wrap your lips around your teeth, stick out your tongue and bite down on your tongue. Your mouth muscle, your lips, and your tongue should be activated here. Place your hands next to your mouth corners so that you don't create wrinkles on the sides of the mouth. Keep your tongue strong here as you continue to bite down over your lips, wrapping around your teeth. Breathe in and out through your nose and relax your jaw, your chin, and your upper back. Go ahead and release. Great job. Let's blow a few raspberries here to release any tension in the mouth. Now we're moving back to cheek squats too. So making a long and narrow O with your mouth, with your lips pressing forward as much as possible. And if you want to try the dynamic form of the exercise here, you are welcome to. It would be pulsing motions of the cheeks, lifting up, holding for a few seconds, and then releasing. Really focus your attention on lifting all the way from your mouth corners up to your temples. Holding for a few breaths and then releasing. If you want to stay with the static form of the exercise, that is perfectly fine also. Make sure your shoulders are not coming up to your ears. They should be relaxed and down. Your neck is relaxed, and put all your attention on lifting those cheeks up all the way past your temple. Really visualize your entire face lifting from your mouth past your cheeks all the way up to your temples, just lifting, and then go ahead and release. Great job. Back to lip press. We'll smile, wrap our lips around your teeth, bite down on your tongue, and then place your hands in position so that you don't create any wrinkles around the mouth. This exercise is amazing for plumping your lips. You'll want to make sure that you use a mirror for this exercise and keep the corners of your mouth at the same level. And that's going to really help with the symmetry of your mouth. Keep breathing in and out through your nose here. Your tongue is activated and strong. And release any tension in the jaw, and then go ahead and release from the pose. Blow a few raspberries to release any mouth and lip tension. And we'll do this sequence one last time. So starting out with cheek squats 2, drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O. Lift all the way from the mouth corners up to your temple and beyond. You can do the dynamic form of the exercise here. So lifting and releasing. You want to make sure your lips stay pressed forward, so don't lose the shape of your lips. Keep them pressing forward. We're working our mouth muscle here, our zygomaticus muscles, coming from the mouth towards the cheeks, the temples, really lifting our cheeks as high as anatomically possible in this exercise. I love this exercise for lifting and toning the cheeks. Keep breathing in through your nose. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Keep sitting up straight. Relax your chin, your jaw, the area in between your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead. Keep lifting up, connecting to your breath, clearing your mind, and then go ahead and release. Last time, lip press. Wrap your lips around your teeth. Bite down on your tongue. Your hands are holding next to your lips as to not create any wrinkles around the outside of your mouth. So great for promoting symmetry, plumping the lips, adding vitality to the lips, giving them that beautiful rosy color. It's going to help reverse upper lip lines and lines around the mouth. You can breathe in and out of your nose here, relaxing your forehead and the area in between your eyes. Go ahead and release. Blow a few raspberries. And then we're going to move to the lower part of the face. So we're going to do high jaw press. You want to smile and wrap your lower lip around your teeth. Protrude your jaw forward, lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and then slightly look up. Now there's two options for hand placement here. You can place your hands on your clavicle to further activate the stretch of your neck and your lower jaw. And you can also place your hands next to your mouth so you don't create wrinkles on the sides of your mouth. Either hand placement works fine. If you notice that your mouth is creating lines, you can place your hands on the clavicle to intensify the pose. Breathe in and out through your nose here. Make sure your tongue is up at the roof of your mouth and go ahead and release. Great job. Next, we're going to stretch out our depressor anguli oris muscle. So starting at the jawline, moving up to your mouth corners, you want to massage upward with your knuckles. This muscle can be very tight, and this is a muscle that pulls our mouth corners down and causes droopy mouth corners, jowls, marionette lines. And then now you want to take your index finger and thumb, and we're going to pinch this mentalis muscle here. So we want to make sure this muscle is fully relaxed, especially for before bed. So taking your two fingers and pinching along this muscle here, just increasing the circulation and relaxing this muscle. If you ever notice this muscle is tight, you may develop a spasm in this area. It's very important that this muscle is relaxed because, again, it is very tense often and overworked. Moving back to high jaw press, place your hands on your clavicle or next to your cheeks. Your bottom lip is wrapped around your lower teeth and your jaw is protruding forward. Keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth and breathe in and out through your nose, relaxing your shoulders and your neck. If you want to try holding one hand on your clavicle and then one hand smoothing the wrinkles around your mouth, you can do that too. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Keep bringing your tongue up to the roof of your mouth to intensify the pose. And make sure you're completely relaxed in the upper part of your face. So you can close your eyes if that helps. Relax your eyebrows. And then go ahead and release. Great job. Let's relax this depressor anguli oris muscle by using our knuckles to gently massage upward from our jawline to our mouth corners. Keep your mouth and your lips completely relaxed as you do this. You don't need oil, but if you like to have a little glide, you can add some oil as well. Moving on to relaxing the chin muscle, just pinching with alternate hands in both directions, making sure this muscle is completely relaxed and released of any tension and stress and spasms. Keep breathing in and out through your nose, and we'll do high jaw press one last time. So smile, lift the corners of your mouth, wrap your lower lip around your teeth, press your jaw forward. This exercise is amazing for toning and lifting the neck and jawline. It's going to reverse jowls, lift droopy mouth corners. We are toning the double chin, and it's great for firming up skin on the neck. And also this muscle is great for stretching and balancing the muscles of mastication. And we're also stretching and creating flexibility in our temporal mandibular joint. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Relax your eyes, the area in between your eyes, your temples. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders, and then you can release. Great job. Massaging upwards from the jawline to your mouth corners. And then again, this is a muscle deep massage, so you don't need to press too hard, but make sure you are massaging the muscle, releasing any tension here. Relaxing the chin, using our index finger and thumb to gently relax this mentalis muscle, releasing any built up fluid or toxins. Breathing here. You can gently open your mouth if that helps you relax the lips and the mouth, and then go ahead and release. Next, we're going to work on the area at the double chin. So we're taking our index finger and thumb and we're pinching the skin and into the muscle underneath to release any built up fluid or lymph in this area. So you want to pinch into the skin and what's underneath. And this may feel a little unpleasant or a little uncomfortable. It's because we don't give this area any attention. One other way to do this is to do a fascia roll from one side of the jaw to the other side of the jaw. You need to be very careful upon doing this. It's common that if this is your first time trying it, you may receive a little red specks or marks in this area. And that's because we don't work with this area enough. We often very much ignore this area underneath our chin and our jaw. And we want to make sure it's clear of lymph and toxins and fluids. So be very careful in whatever method you choose. Next, we're going to do a jawline stretch starting from the chin, working to the jawline and then up to the temples. We're only going to do a few of these. You don't need oil, but if you feel like you're dragging the skin, you are welcome to add some oil so you're not pulling on your skin. Doing a couple of these together, and then we're going to move on to side face fascia rolls. So you want to start at your nasolabial fold and pinch with your index finger and your thumb, and we're just going to get a good grip here, pinching on this area and rolling the skin all the way back to your ear. So a very gentle, smooth roll. Go very slowly here. We're releasing any stagnations, adhesions, or irregularities in the fascia here. And you may notice some stickiness. You can linger a little longer in that area. You can switch sides, find a hand placement that works best for you, using your index finger and thumb starting on your smile line and rolling all the way towards your ear. Go slow here, and if you feel any bumps or irregularities in volume, you can massage deeper. Often by the ears, it's very sticky. Go ahead and release, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Starting at the smile line, pinching the nasolabial fold so that area plumps out, and then gently and slowly rolling your skin all the way towards the ear. Linger in any sticky spots, and then go ahead and move to the other side. This is great for helping our fascia, that substance in between our skin and our muscles, which, as we mentioned earlier, is like scaffolding, holding our muscles in place. We want it flexible and soft and pliable. And go ahead and release. We'll do this one last time. So starting at the smile line, rolling with your index finger and thumb all the way towards your ear, lingering in any sticky spot. This is going to help firm and plump the skin, leaving our skin rejuvenated, increasing circulation, blood, oxygen, nutrients to the outer layer of the skin. Go ahead and release. Great job. We're going to end this workout with a head massage to release any tension and stress in the scalp before we drift off to sleep. This is one of my favorite things to do before bed to help relax my mind, my body, my head, release any tension that has built up during the day. Just imagine it leaving your head, leaving your scalp. When our scalp is tense and tight, it is just like our neck and our shoulder muscles. It's going to affect the rest of our face. So it's great to give yourself a head massage every so often. And while you're doing this, massage the skin. Don't let your fingers glide on top of the hair so you are affecting the hair follicles. We want to make sure we're just moving the skin. We're not moving the hair, if that makes sense. Now you can move down to your neck. Give your neck a nice massage. Find where the muscles start on the back of your head. When you no longer feel bone, you start to feel muscles, and really get a good massage in that area, moving down the back of the neck. This is an area in our modern day society that is often tense and tight and restricted. You can move down to your lower neck where your neck is meeting your shoulders. Pinch this area here. This is another muscle that's often super tight and tense. Just pinch this gently or a little more hard if that feels good for you, releasing any tension. The day is done. You've done everything you can. Now you deserve a beautiful night's sleep. And that is going to be it for today's evening face yoga workout. Be sure to stay tuned for the morning and evening massages. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I wish you a beautiful night's rest. Namaste, and I'll see you in the next video.